Let me ask you something deeply profound right from the start. What would your life look like if you could shift instantly from the chaos of your mind to the peace of your soul? What if you could, at will, raise your vibration, the energy that defines not just how you feel, but what you attract into your life? Imagine being so in tune with yourself and the universe that your inner frequency naturally aligns with abundance, love, and deep spiritual connection. This is not some distant, esoteric concept. It's something you can experience right now, in just 1 minute. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How can something so profound happen in such a short time? Spiritual growth, real spiritual growth, usually feels slow, doesn't it? We think it takes months or even years of meditation, retreats, or studies. But the truth is, the universe operates on a frequency level, and your vibration is always communicating with it. You can change that vibration instantly. You can raise it right now. And when we raise our vibration, we open the door to rapid spiritual growth, to a deeper understanding of who we are, and to the possibility of a life filled with purpose, peace, and abundance.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
So let's dive into this practice. Here's what we're going to do. It's incredibly simple, but don't let that fool you. Simplicity is often where the deepest truths lie. You're going to take a deep breath, but not just any breath. This is a conscious breath that connects you to the present moment. It's a breath that pulls you out of your mind's stories, out of the noise of your past and future, and grounds you in the now, the only place where true transformation can happen. Take that breath with me right now. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold it for 5, and then exhale slowly for 6 seconds. As you exhale, imagine that all the tension, all the low-frequency energy is melting away. But here's the key. At the bottom of that exhale, hold for 7 seconds. Feel that space, that stillness, that emptiness. In that pause, you are reconnecting with the pure, undisturbed essence of your being. Now, I want you to repeat this process 3 times. With each cycle, you'll notice something fascinating. Your energy will start to shift. The heaviness may begin to lift. Your mind will quiet. And in that quietness, you'll begin to feel something that's always been there, but was perhaps drowned out by the noise of daily life, your higher vibration. You see, raising your vibration isn't about forcing yourself into a state of positivity or pretending that everything's okay when it's not. It's about aligning with the part of you that is always okay, always at peace, always connected to something greater. But here's a question for you. Why do we so often forget this? Why do we allow our vibration to drop, to become entangled in fear, doubt, or frustration? Is it because we've been conditioned to believe that life is hard, that suffering is inevitable? Or is it because we've forgotten how powerful we truly are? When we raise our vibration, we remember who we are. We remember that we are creators, not victims. We are not at the mercy of life. We are in co-creation with it. And this brings me to something incredibly important. Your vibration is like a magnet. It attracts experiences, people, and opportunities that match its frequency. If your vibration is low, you will naturally attract more situations that reflect that low energy, more conflict, more stress, more lack. But when you raise your vibration, even just a little, the entire universe starts to respond differently. It's as if you've tuned into a higher channel, one where synchronicities, miracles, and blessings become the norm. So why wait? Why not raise your vibration right now and see what happens? What if in just 1 minute, you could shift the trajectory of your entire day, maybe even your entire life? Every moment is an opportunity to choose a higher frequency, to choose love over fear, gratitude over frustration, presence over distraction. And when you make that choice, even for 1 minute, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready for more. More clarity, more purpose, more joy. But do you really believe that you deserve it? That's another deep question, because your vibration is also connected to your sense of worth. If you don't believe you deserve to feel good, to live an abundant life, to experience deep spiritual growth, then you will unconsciously keep your vibration low. You'll stay in the familiar patterns of struggle because that's what feels normal to you. But I'm here to tell you that you do deserve it. Not because you've worked hard enough or been good enough, but because you are enough. You are worthy simply because you exist. And when you truly accept that, your vibration will soar. Let's take this deeper now. You've already felt the shift in energy from something as simple as breathing consciously. But what if I told you that raising your vibration is not about effort? It's not about trying harder to feel better or pushing yourself into a higher state of being. It's about allowing. It's about presence. The thing is, your natural state is already one of high vibration. It's already one of peace, clarity, and connection. The problem is, we get in the way. We allow distractions, stress, and negativity to clutter up that natural state. Now, think about the last time you were fully present. Maybe it was during a walk in nature, or when you were completely absorbed in something you loved doing. In those moments, you weren't thinking about the past or worrying about the future. You were fully here, fully engaged in the moment. And in that space of presence, your vibration was naturally high. There was no need to force it or fix anything. You were simply being. That's the secret. Presence naturally raises your vibration. So how do we bring more of that presence into our lives, especially when things feel hectic or overwhelming? We can start by noticing the small things. Right now, wherever you are, take a moment to feel your body. Feel your feet on the ground, notice the air around you, and listen to the sounds in your environment. You don't have to do anything with this awareness, just notice. This simple act of noticing, of being present with what is, immediately pulls you out of your head and into the moment. And guess what? When you're in the moment, your vibration rises. It's that fast. But here's something even more powerful. When you're present, you're not only raising your own vibration, you're changing the vibration of everything around you. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room where someone was deeply stressed or angry? You could feel the tension, right? In the same way, when you bring a calm, high vibration energy into a space, it affects everyone and everything around you. You don't even have to say anything. Your presence alone is enough to shift the energy. Now, let's talk about the obstacles that get in the way of that presence. One of the biggest is our mind, the endless stream of thoughts, worries, and stories that keep us stuck in lower vibrational states. Most of the time, we're not even aware that it's happening because we're so used to living in our heads. But here's the thing: your thoughts are not reality. They are a lens, and often a distorted one, through which you view the world. They create stories about who you are, what's possible, and what's not possible. And when you believe those stories, especially the ones rooted in fear, doubt, or lack, your vibration drops. You disconnect from that higher frequency that is always available to you. But what if you didn't have to believe those thoughts? What if, instead of getting caught up in them, you could simply observe them, like clouds passing in the sky? What if you could choose not to engage with the thoughts that bring you down? The moment you step back and observe your thoughts rather than identifying with them, you create space. And in that space, your vibration automatically rises. You're no longer trapped by the mind's limitations. You're free. So the next time you notice yourself feeling low, stressed, or disconnected, don't try to fight it. Don't force yourself to feel better. Instead, bring your awareness to the present moment. Feel your body, notice your breath, and observe your thoughts without engaging with them. In doing so, you're not only raising your vibration, but you're also strengthening your connection to that deeper part of yourself that is always at peace. And from that place, your life begins to change. Let's explore this a little more. You've probably heard the phrase energy flows where attention goes. This is especially true when it comes to your vibration. When your attention is scattered, focused on worries, fears, or distractions, your energy is scattered too. But when your attention is fully present, fully here, your energy becomes focused, powerful, and aligned. And that's when magic starts to happen. You begin to attract experiences that match your higher vibration, opportunities, insights, relationships that support your growth. It's not wishful thinking, it's a law of energy. But here's a tough question. What are you giving your attention to right now? Are you feeding the thoughts and feelings that lower your vibration, or are you choosing to focus on what lifts you up? This is not about suppressing negative emotions or pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's about making a conscious choice, moment by moment, to direct your energy toward what aligns with your highest self. Because where your focus goes is where your life goes. Let's do a quick reality check. In your everyday life, how often are you fully present? How often are you truly here, in the moment, as opposed to being lost in thought or distracted by external noise? Most of us spend the majority of our time disconnected from the present moment, and as a result, our vibration stays low. But the good news is, you don't need to be present 100% of the time to experience a positive shift. Even a few seconds of deep presence can raise your vibration instantly. Let's try something together. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you exhale, let go of everything that's been occupying your mind, just for a moment. Now, focus all your attention on the feeling of your breath moving in and out of your body. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the coolness of the air as it enters your nose, and the warmth as it leaves. Don't think about it, just feel it. At this moment, there's nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to achieve. Just this breath, just this moment. And with that, your vibration rises. It's that simple. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. And soon, you'll find that raising your vibration is not something you have to work at. It's something that happens automatically when you're present. It's the default state of your being, when you're not caught up in the distractions of the mind or the chaos of the outside world. You don't have to do anything to raise your vibration. You just have to be. Now that we've explored the power of presence and how quickly it can raise your vibration, let's talk about what happens when you consistently operate from this higher frequency. This is where things get really interesting. When your vibration is high, you're not just feeling better, you're becoming a magnet for spiritual growth, abundance, and alignment. And I'm not just talking about material abundance, although that often follows as a natural consequence. I'm talking about a deeper kind of abundance, emotional, mental, and spiritual richness that transforms your entire experience of life. You've probably noticed how people with a calm, joyful, and high-energy presence seem to attract positive experiences effortlessly. It's as if life is conspiring in their favor. Opportunities seem to fall into their lap, and they often move through challenges with ease. This isn't luck. It's not some mysterious gift that only a few people have. It's the result of their vibration. When you operate from a high frequency, you're in sync with the flow of the universe. You're aligned with the natural currents of life, rather than swimming against them. And when you're in that flow, things just seem to work out. But here's the catch: you can't fake it. You can't pretend to have a high vibration while still holding on to low-frequency thoughts and emotions. The universe responds to your true vibration, not the one you show to the world. So how do you maintain that high frequency, even when life throws challenges your way? Because let's be real, life isn't always smooth sailing. There will be moments of frustration, disappointment, and even pain. The key is not to avoid these experiences, but to learn how to navigate them without allowing your vibration to drop. One of the most powerful tools for maintaining a high vibration, even in difficult situations, is gratitude. And I'm not talking about the surface level, just be grateful kind of advice that you hear all the time. I'm talking about a deep, embodied sense of gratitude that you can access in any moment, even when things aren't going your way. The truth is, no matter what's happening in your life, there's always something to be grateful for. And when you focus on those things, however small they may seem, you shift your energy. You move from a state of lack, where your focus is on what's missing, to a state of abundance, where your focus is on what's already present. This shift in focus is like flipping a switch. Your vibration rises instantly. But let's take this a step further. What if you could be grateful not just for the good things in your life, but for the challenges as well? What if you could see every obstacle, every setback, as an opportunity for growth, a chance to raise your vibration even higher? This is where true spiritual growth happens. It's easy to feel good when everything is going well, but the real test of your spiritual maturity is how you respond when things don't go according to plan. Can you stay present? Can you stay connected to that higher frequency, even when the outer world seems to be falling apart? Here's something to reflect on. Every challenge you face is an invitation to raise your vibration. It's an opportunity to practice presence, to let go of the stories and judgments that lower your energy, and to align with the part of you that is always at peace. The next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, try this. Instead of reacting from a place of fear or frustration, take a deep breath, pause, and ask yourself, what is this moment offering me? What can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow, to raise my vibration, to connect more deeply with my true self? When you approach life from this perspective, everything changes. You stop seeing challenges as problems and start seeing them as opportunities. And as your vibration continues to rise, you'll notice that the challenges themselves start to shift. They don't disappear. Life will always present you with opportunities to grow, but they become easier to navigate. You find solutions more quickly. You attract people and experiences that support your growth. And most importantly, you stay connected to that inner peace, no matter what's happening around you. This brings us to another key aspect of raising your vibration: letting go of control. So many of us are conditioned to believe that we need to control every aspect of our lives in order to be happy or successful. We plan, we strategize, we try to manipulate outcomes to fit our expectations. But here's the thing: control is an illusion. The more we try to control, the more we actually lower our vibration. Why? Because control is rooted in fear. It's based on the belief that things won't work out unless we force them to. And when we operate from fear, we disconnect from the natural flow of the universe. We close ourselves off to the very opportunities and experiences that would raise our vibration and move us closer to what we truly want. So what happens when you let go of control? When you trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. When you release the need to know how everything will work out and instead focus on staying present, staying aligned with your higher self. In that space of surrender, your vibration skyrockets. You open yourself up to possibilities that you couldn't have imagined. You release the tension and resistance that block your energy. And suddenly, life starts to flow in ways that feel almost magical. But let's be clear, surrendering doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive. It doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for life to happen to you. It means taking aligned action from a place of trust and flow, rather than fear and control. It means listening to your intuition, following the guidance of your higher self, and trusting that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Now, let me ask you something: how would your life change if you truly trusted that everything is working out for your highest good? If you believe that every experience, every challenge, every moment is perfectly designed to help you grow and evolve, to raise your vibration and bring you closer to your true self, how would you show up differently? What actions would you take? What would you let go of? This is the essence of raising your vibration for rapid spiritual growth. It's not about escaping life's challenges or bypassing difficult emotions. It's about embracing every moment, whether it's joyful or painful, as an opportunity to align more deeply with your higher self. It's about choosing, moment by moment, to stay present, to stay open, to stay in the flow. And when you do that, you become a magnet for everything that supports your growth. You attract abundance, not because you're chasing it, but because you're aligned with it. You experience deeper connections, not because you're forcing relationships to work, but because your energy naturally draws in people who resonate with your higher vibration. And most importantly, you experience a sense of peace and alignment that no external circumstance can take away. So, take a deep breath right now. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the life force that's always flowing through you. You are already aligned with the highest frequencies of the universe. You are already vibrating at the level of love, peace, and abundance. All you need to do is stay present, stay open, and trust the process. This is the key to raising your vibration instantly and experiencing the rapid spiritual growth that is your birthright.